Outlander survivors, unite. The wait is almost over, and we're about to dive into the long-awaited second half of Outlander Season 7. Honestly, I can't recall ever struggling this much for new episodes of any show, and I have a feeling I'm not the only one who feels this way. The good news is November 22 is getting closer, and we're about to get what we need. On a side note, I can't be the only one who's obsessed with Season 8 aka the final season of this incredible show, right? Thanks to first look photos, plot details, a sneak peek clip, and an official teaser, we already have a good idea of what to expect from Season 7 Part 2. However, Season 8 is still shrouded in mystery, which makes it all the more exciting to dive into and speculate about. For those who are completely in the dark about what's coming in the second half of Season 7, I'll give you a quick rundown of everything I know so far. After that, I'll focus on Season 8 and what it might bring to the table, including lots of tears and heartbreak. Be sure of that. Outlander Season 7, Part 2 will continue with the 7th book, An Echo in the Bone, and the 8th book, written in my own heart's blood. Executive producer Meryl Davis said that the second half is even more exciting. And oh boy, I can't wait for it. According to Meryl, there are so many ups and downs for everyone, and so many major life moments that she can't even put it into words. The second half is going to be even crazier than the first. Okay, cool, but what are those ups and downs about? Well, James waiting. Especially considering the fact that Love Hair is back. She might be among the names you least expected to see in Part 2, but there she is in the promo pictures. What do you think about her return? I mean, when it comes to Claire and Jamie, peace was never an option. Claire and young Ian will return to America while Jamie stays behind, and that, my friends, sets the stage for some serious drama, like Claire having no option but to marry Lord John Grey. And the moment we've all been waiting for? William finally realizing that Jamie is his biological father. Let's not forget the conflict between young Ian and Archbug. After all, Archbug swore to kill someone close to young Ian, and his target is none other than our beloved Rachel. Will he actually fulfill his dark promise? Only time will tell. Well, also the books, but I'm not going to give you any spoilers about this particular storyline. And then there's poor Bree and Roger, who are dealing with the kidnapping of their son, Jemmy. Roger decides to go through the stones to find him. But will he succeed? I have my doubts, and I think you know why. With so many storylines needing closure, I wonder if 8 episodes will be enough to tie everything up. But since Outlander has done such an amazing job adapting the novel so far, I've got high hopes. Enough about Season 7. Though let's talk about Season 8, shall we? The thing I find concerning about Season 8 is that 10 episodes might not be enough to tell the story properly. The reason I think that way is because it's confirmed that there will be new faces in the show, such as Kieran Bew, who will play a retired British soldier named Charles Cunningham, Frances Tomalty, who portrays Charles' mother, Ulf, and last but not least, Carla Woodcock as Amaranthus Grey. As we all know, Outlander has many storylines to complete, and I'm a bit worried that these characters may steal the main focus away from Jamie and Claire, who should always be center stage. Another thing is that we all know Diana Gabaldon hasn't finished the book series yet, and she's not planning to share the book ending with the show. Thankfully, she has never given up on the show, and she's still heavily involved in the TV adaptation. This means that the show's writers might be able to include a few storylines from the final novel. I mean, a girl can dream, right? While talking about the final season, Merle said, and I quote, "Season 8 will be all Book 9, pretty much. We might bring in some stuff that we didn't do in Books 7 and 8, but it will mostly be us doing Go Tell the Bees that I am gone." Now, it's a bit confusing because Book 9 single-handedly deserves its own season. So, I hope they will manage to wrap things up properly in Season 8. In Book 9, Jamie can't stay too far from the action, even after the Battle of Monmouth, as William tries to come to terms with the discovery of his biological father's identity, and with his cousin missing. I have a feeling Jamie will be the one to help him, creating a chance for them to bond during this journey. Roger, on the other hand, is about to achieve his goal of being ordained as a minister. But life isn't all smooth sailing, as he and Brianna soon realize they are being chased by someone from another time. Is it Rob Cameron? Could it be someone else? Either way, I just hope they manage to stay safe. Now, this might not sound like much for a season, but trust me. There are so many stories in the book that could easily dominate the entire season, and that's a bit concerning, because we all know this is the last time we'll see our beloved Jamie and Claire. Plus, there are still so many questions left unanswered, like how time travel really works, and the mystery behind Jamie's ghost. These have been on my mind since the beginning of the show, and I'm hoping for some satisfying answers. That aside, I can't help but wonder how they'll conclude Jamie and Claire's journey. All I want is for them to finally find some peace, even if it's just for a few precious moments. I would love nothing more than to see them growing old together, sitting in their cozy home, holding each other. Some fans believe Jamie might die at the end of the season, and I think it's something we need to brace ourselves for. Honestly, I can't imagine Claire without Jamie, not anymore. After everything they've been through, they've survived because they had each other. So, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them dying together, hopefully in peace. In the Season 8 trailer, I'm hoping to catch a few glimpses of the new characters to give us a sense of their roles and what they bring to the story. Maybe we'll get a tense moment between Jamie and William to hint at the conflict between them. And for some extra thrill, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Roger and Brianna on the run from their mysterious stalker. But what I really hope for, and what would truly make the trailer, is a brief look at an older Jamie and Claire gazing off with peaceful smiles on their faces. That would be the perfect touch. Oh, and I would also love to see Jamie's ghost or something related to that storyline. But I guess we'll have to sit and wait for what's to come.